Hi, welcome to this neural rewiring practice using visualization. I am so glad that you are joining me. In this story, we are going to take a leisurely walk around the neighborhood with a friend and two dogs. I hope you will immerse yourself in the first-person narrative and make it your own. If you want to make this real to life and you don't own a dog, you can pretend you are taking a friend's dog out for a walk, but this will involve two dogs, so make it your own. And also feel free to exchange the neighborhood for any location that feels good to you. I think the whole point of this one is to visualize yourself getting out and taking a walk. Okay, with that, let's go ahead and get started. We have just finished putting away dinner, and there's a warm, lingering aroma of spices in the air, and the fading scent of dish soap and multi-purpose cleaner. The sun is low and casting warm, soft, and gentle shadows across the countertops and the floor. The window is cracked open, and the curtains wave softly in the breeze, and I can tell it is the perfect evening for a walk. My friend and I step out onto the sidewalk, each of us holding on to an excited dog who's been waiting all day for this. Their tails waggle like they've got little motors in them. The leash tugs gently in my hand, not too hard, just that steady, eager pull that says, "Come on, let's go explore." We start walking down the sidewalk with a low, easy pace. The pavement feels steady underfoot. Each step is smooth and comfortable, and I like how the rhythm of walking always makes me feel settled and grounded. It feels good to be out and about. It's spring, and the crisp and clean, breezy air has that sweet new beginnings smell and feel to it as the new warmth mixes with the lingering cool of winter. I take a deep, cleansing breath to take it all in and welcome the new warmth. I can smell the subtle tones of newly cut grass and damp earth and a faint hint of blossoming trees somewhere nearby. The dog's paws tap lightly beside us. Click, click, click. Their dog tags jingle quietly as they happily trot along. They keep pausing to sniff bushes and lampposts and other interesting spots. And we pause too. There's no rush. We've got nowhere to be but right here. There's this quiet hum in the air. It's not loud, but it's enough to make the neighborhood feel alive. The sound of kids laughing a block away. A bike tire spinning as someone rides past us. And somewhere a bird is singing one of its last songs of the day. As we walk, the sun is getting lower and lower by the minute, casting these long golden rays across the street. It's like everything is glowing. Trees and houses, and even the mailbox on the corner. One of the dogs stops to pee on a tree, and the other one uses the paws to sniff out a suspicious patch of new grass sprouting up on the opposite side of the tree trunk. The tree's leaves above us are a bright new green color, the kind that only shows up in the spring. As the fresh spring breeze moves through its branches, the leaves shimmer just a little, catching the light, almost like they're waving to us. And with that, the dogs are off again, trotting along ahead, their ears perking up every now and then at a rustling bush or a distant bark. Their joy is contagious. It's like they're reminding us to pay attention to notice the little things, like how the sunset is constantly shifting colors as it sets, an ever-changing gradient of orange, pink, lavender, and blue, and how the cool, soft evening air feels like a whisper against my skin. The atmosphere tonight is so calming and peaceful. We keep walking slowly, side by side. The walk feels easy and relaxed and smooth. And there's this on again, off again conversation filled with long pauses where you don't have to fill it with words, because just being here together and enjoying this evening stroll is enough in and of itself. We pass by a row of houses. Warm light spills out of the windows, and we catch a glimpse of the people inside. Families at dinner. Someone reading in a chair. A cat curled up on a windowsill. It's comforting somehow, seeing how this whole neighborhood is alive with so many different stories at once, and we're just walking through them, soaking it all in. We cross the street, and the asphalt feels a little warmer underfoot, like it's holding on to the heat of the day. The dogs stop to sniff a patch of grass by the curb, their tails wagging. Overhead, the street lights are starting to flicker on, one by one. The soft golden glow setting over everything as the daylight fades. It feels cozy and safe. There's this stretch of sidewalk where the trees arch over us. Their branches form this leafy canopy. The air feels different here. It's cooler, with the faintest scent of bark and leaves. It's quiet too, just the sound of our footsteps and the occasional jingle of the dogs' collars. I take another deep breath in naturally. My body communicates a sense of ease. The world always seems to slow down on these evening strolls. we circle back home eventually, but none of us are in a hurry. The houses look different now. They are softer in the fading light. The dogs seem more content now, their pace slowing as they go over the same places a second time. By the time we get back to the driveway, the sky is a deep indigo, and the first stars are beginning to peek through. The dogs wag their tails one last time before flopping down into the grass, satisfied, tired, and panting, their energy spent in happy exploration. And we all just kind of pause here for a long moment, looking up at the vast and still sky, the faint stars growing brighter with every passing moment. No words, just taking in the last bits of the day in this moment. I stand here feeling a sense of calm and relaxation. The day's stress has melted away into the walk, leaving me feeling grounded and at ease.